Notre Dame is racking up the commitments early. The Irish are currently sitting with the number 5 class in America. The question is, though, can they maintain this pace? I got On3 Steve Wiltfong here with me. We're going to break it all down in this video. But first, remember to hit subscribe to the On3 Recruits channel. All right, Steve, the foundation of Notre Dame's class really built on 2 players, quarterback Duce from Mississippi and offensive tackle Will Black from Connecticut. How is Notre Dame able to lock these 2 down so early in the recruiting cycle?
Well, you know Notre Dame's famed pot of gold day every St. Patrick's Day. The coaching staff gets on the horn and starts connecting with their top targets. Well, Duce got his offer on pot of gold day 2 years ago. And ultimately committed to the Irish, picking Notre Dame over Auburn, Ole Miss, Tennessee, several others. He's a guy that brings something different to that quarterback room. The way Marcus Freeman and that staff has elevated the way Notre Dame has upgraded their quarterback room since he got there through the transfer portal with Sam Hartman and Riley Leonard, and then on the recruiting trail, flipping Kenny Minchey from Pittsburgh, landing C.J. Carr, beating Michigan for the legacy recruit, and then getting Duce in the fold, who ultimately you picture a guy that would be 6'5", 240 pounds, 4.5 speed. There's all kinds of possibilities with a quarterback like that in South Bend. So major pickup, pot of gold day, I think really set the tone in that recruitment, and Gino Godolgi and company took it from there. And then Will Black, I mean, they beat Michigan for him, and that's hard to do. I mean, Michigan, they've won 2 Joe Moore Awards under Sharon Moore, played in the college football playoff 3 straight years, won the national championship. But Notre Dame, they have a ton of pedigree in their offensive line room as well. And this young man looks like their next first rounder. And when you look at college or NFL football on Sundays, there's a lot of former Notre Dame guys still playing at an all-pro level. Joe Alt, going to hear his name called early in this April draft, and Will Black choosing Notre Dame over Michigan, among others. You talked about this being the foundation of their class, Josh. They got 3 really good offensive linemen committed. Matty Augustine and Owen Strebig were heavily recruited. They've done a great job in the secondary as well, led by Ivan Taylor, a legacy NFL legacy recruit, son of Ike Taylor.
Yeah, Notre Dame's absolutely crushing it, but I want to know, do you like their strategy? They're almost at 20 commitments, and we just turned the page to April. Do you think this is good for Notre Dame?
Well, these are the players they want. These are the players they covet. I think absolutely it's a good thing to get them in the fold. Now, every recruiting class in the country sees some guys ultimately end up elsewhere at the end of the day, and Notre Dame's no different. But getting these guys in the fold early, these are the players that are at the top of their board, and they have them locked in, and now they can peer recruit. They're out there recruiting each other. They're building meaningful relationships as friends. They're already envisioning who's going to room with who and how
they're in the group chat together.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think and Notre Dame on the trail right now, when they're recruiting their final top targets, they now have 18 commits that are kind of helping the cause.
Yeah. All right. So like you said, they have a lot of commitments. What do you think they need to do? There's a lot of time left between now and signing day. What do you think the most important need left to fill is between now and signing day?
Well, I think that they got 4 players on their board right now that they covet. They've already done a really good job in the secondary, but they want to add to it to play that championship level defense that they're looking towards doing. Mark Zachary from Indianapolis, Ben Davis is a top target that I have an RPM for Notre Dame for him as they battle Michigan and Florida. Among others for him. And then you have Jadon Blair, another defensive back that they would like to add to the Florida fold to complete what would be one of the best secondary hauls in America. Dallas Golden is another player from Florida that they covet, that they could lead for at this point in the process. And then receiver Derek Meadows. I mean, Notre Dame, they're young at wide receiver, but I think they've gotten more electric in that room since Marcus Freeman and this staff has taken over. And now there's kind of a standard they're recruiting to, and Derek Meadows out of Las Vegas Bishop Gorman is one of their top players on the board regardless of position. And I think that Notre Dame is the team to beat as he goes into his next wave of visits.
All right, Notre Dame fans, talk to us. Let us know. How do you feel about this recruiting class? Who do you think the most important remaining target is? Comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. And if you enjoyed that, go check out the hundreds of videos that we have on this channel. And also, do me a favor, hit subscribe to the On3 Recruits channel.